Jvst.
Jumping right into the tutorial, we're going to start off using the Makeup Forever Flash palette and the white shade here, applying that all over your face, neck, and chest. And you can blend this out with a dry beauty blender, but I didn't have one, so I'm just making do with a foundation brush. Once you've applied a few layers of that, you're going to go ahead and set it using the Lunatic Cosmetics mattifying powder, or any mattifying powder that you've got, just to make sure that it doesn't move on you and it's easier for blending. It won't get patchy or any of that. If you don't set it, it definitely will pick up when you try to blend it out, so just keep that in mind. And now I'm just adding a little bit of the white cream base from Makeup Forever, the Flash palette, just running that through my brows. And then next I'll be moving on, taking the Soo I palette here, the Cupcakes and Monsters palette, using Sangria Sundays, and applying that to the outer portions of my face to start with contouring and blending out. I'm also going to take some of that shade and apply it to the tip of my nose and then the hollows of the cheeks. I felt I needed a little bit more color around the outside of my nose, so I'm just applying a little bit more of that shade, blending it out so it kind of looks like I've got a runny / red nose. Bunnies have red noses, right? Next I will be applying some white shadow just to set all of those areas, and just taking a little bit more of that cream base, applying it to the lid and setting it using a white eyeshadow. And then I'm just going to again be setting the rest of my face so that it's easier for blending later on. Taking that same pink shade, I'm going to contour the jawline there, and then once that's finished I'm going to start on the eyes. So again, taking the same pink shade and running it along the crease / inner portion of the eyebrow area there, switching to a smaller blending brush just so that I make sure that it's nice and concentrated and focused to where I want it to be. And yeah, I'll let the rest kind of speak for itself. I'm going for a very elongated, dramatic type of cat eye, just to make the eyes look a lot bigger. So you can kind of watch what I'm doing here and just be prepared to have a lot of patience for blending. Taking a slightly darker pink, we're just going to further define all of those areas. Now to add a little bit more definition in that area, we're going to be taking this shade here, Funny Face, from the Cupcakes and Monsters palette, and then just applying that right underneath where we had applied the pink shade and blending outwards. You might need to go back and forth using a little bit of the pink to help blend the two shades together. And then I also decided to put a little bit of that purple underneath the lower lash line there, and then blending out the eyebrow area, running a little bit of cream white body paint through it. And next I will be moving on to the Soo I Hydro Liner in Space Panda and applying that all over my body in various dots and areas. You can kind of do whatever you want to do with this part. It is pretty fun. And yeah, I'm going to be also adding a little bit of bubblegum and luster lilac from the Hydro Liners as well. before I go off with the dots here, I'm just going to further define the crease area here, so using a little bit of bubblegum and outlining the area of white. And if you mess up, that's totally fine. I actually did mess up and went back over it with a little bit of the cream white paint and then some more white eyeshadow. So know that if you do mess up, you can always fix it. And once that's finished, again, I'll be applying the pink and purple dots all over my body. Moving right along to the rest of the body, I'm just going to be taking a little bit of a blue, purple, and pink mix and applying that all over my body. This is an eyeshadow actually from the Jsvt Beauty Pro palette. And once that's finished, you're going to take a little bit of Space Panda, splatter that all over your chest area, and then continue on adding the dots. Oh yeah, and just to prep my lips for later on, just smoothing out all of that cracked ass shit and then setting it with a white powder. For my lips, initially I was using eyeshadows to apply it, and then I decided it wasn't quite enough, so I went over it later on using a little bit of pink in the very center of the lips. Go ahead and apply some top and bottom lashes, and what I neglected to film was applying a little bit of lilac bluster there for my liner, which you can see, but that's pretty self-explanatory. I think you guys have seen me do it before, so beautiful, so majestic. Apply some individual lashes to the very bottom there, and I'm doing kind of clusters of 2 and 3 clusters of 2 obviously, and then finishing off the look, I'm just taking a little bit of the Urban Decay Heavy Metal glitter liner in Distortion, applying that to my lips as well as my face, and you can leave it here or add context if you'd like. So that's my tutorial, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed and found it helpful and useful to you in some sort of way. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought of this makeup and what you'd like to see next. And thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. All of those are nickeil Genesis. And then you can also follow me on my Snapchat at tanisha.nickeil. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!